Hey, everyone. Hey. It is your girl, Precious Williams, and this is the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. I am your host, Precious Williams. Every week I come here every Sunday to talk about the tips, tricks, and techniques you need to really pitch yourself, your business, your book, your brand, your product or service out there to gain visibility, to gain new customers, and to show up for your older customers, to build loyalty and everything with your business or your brand. Are you a speaker? This is a great place for you to be. I've been a professional speaker since I was 16 years old. If you're an entrepreneur, this is a great place to meet other entrepreneurs who are on their glow up. And so why should you listen to me? I am Precious Williams, the killer pitch master. I'm a 13-time national elevator pitch champion, and I truly love the art of pitching. And as a 13-time champion, I've been on Shark Tank, CNN, Wall Street Journal, Forbes Magazine, CNN. I've been in movies and documentaries around the world. I've had a billboard in Times Square for my first book, Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for Women Entrepreneurs and Speakers Only. I have also, my second billboard goes up on May 24th for Pitching for Profit, the Bad Bitches Playbook to Convert Conversations into Currency. And so on the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show, the reason why I created this show is because there's a lot of information out there from others who are just giving you a song and dance about, pitching and really getting out there. And oftentimes what is forgotten about is, the foundation of pitching. And so, yes, it's great to have a lot of customers. It's great to have corporate clients. It's great to have individual clients. It's great to have people who are on the low end scale and people all the way to the high end scale. But let's get it popping and talk about some real stuff. Let's get it popping and talk about the real. The reality of the situation is you have to attract that tribe that fits your vibe. And in attracting a tribe that fits your vibe, what are you really saying to them? How are you really, really different? And the reason why I ask you these questions is because if you can't differentiate yourself in the marketplace, then no one's going to find you. And so I have no problem being controversial, just like I have no problem being black on both sides. My ability to cut through the clutter and to show up as I want to be seen, not as society wants to make me feel like I have to be, is what makes me different. So for me, I think that, you all coming here each week and asking me particular questions is just awesome. And so as we begin today's episode is on where does the money really reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? And so I get this question. I get this question all the time. And so for me, the reason why I wanted to talk about this, sorry, someone was contacting me. And so let me put my phone. You always know when you start something and your phone starts to blow up and you're like, hey, I'm live, and you forgot to, silence your phone. So let me silence my phone because y'all are my priority right now. And so I want to know that I'm here talking to the right people. So in the comments, let me know, who you are. Give me your name. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a speaker, or if you're ready to give birth to something new, whether it's a book, a brand, a business, a product, or service. And also, why are you here today? Is it to learn about where does the money reside? Where the money reside? Does it reside in hanging with celebrities? Does it reside in paying influencers to get your business out there? Where does the money really reside? And I'm going to share with you where I really believe the money resides and has resided for me and my clients. And so today, let me see what my distinguished guests are saying. I see we got some people here. Let's peep. Art Williams. Wow. Kudos. Hey, Art. Great to see you. LinkedIn user, greetings. LinkedIn user, tell me who you are. Are you a speaker? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you getting ready to give birth to something? And then we have Tina. Good afternoon, legend, and all attendees. Hey, Tina, how are you? Anthony, be with afternoon, fam. Let's get this lesson in. Yes. So I'm so glad that you all are here I'm glad you all are here with me today. So where does the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? And so, as you all know, I'm a pitch master, but not only am I a pitch master, I'm a corporate trainer for some of the biggest companies in the world. The LinkedIn's, the Googles, the Microsofts, the Federal Reserve Banks, the Intuit QuickBooks. I even spoke at Harvard University 2 weeks ago. How are all these things actually happening? Is it because they just find me? Or is there something else that people are not really talking about? Also, how am I a best-selling author? And here's another question. How many of y'all, let's keep it a buck between it. How many people are on your mailing list, honestly? Because people will come to me and it's like, oh, in order to speak at my thing, you got to have 5,000 people on your mailing list. Can I keep it a buck with y'all? I don't have 5,000 people on my mailing list. I don't have 10,000, nothing. I got none of that. None. So you're probably wondering, well, how are you successful without all of that? That's because there's conventional wisdom and then there's the reality of the situation, right? So let's talk about where the money resides. And for those of you who are new to coming to the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show, this episode is all about where does the money really reside? I want you all to know that as a Killer Pitchmaster, I specialize in creating elevator pitches, media pitches, investor pitches, speaker pitches, interview pitches, and sales pitches, whether it's for big companies and corporations to individual entrepreneurs and speakers who are looking to break out. Right. And so I even created a free quiz. If you go to this website, it's called pitchingforprofit.com. Again, Tina, put it in the comments. I know how my girl likes to. My client always on point. Go to the site, pitchingforprofit.com. Even as I'm talking, feel free to take my quick 6-question quiz. And it's going to share with you some ideas of how to really, take your pitch to the next level and how you should be proceeding out in the marketplace. This is not a place where I want you to come to, oh, this is the perfect formula for you. There is no perfect formula. What you say in the financial services is not what you're going to say in real estate. Is not what you're going to say in different industries. So me being the Killer Pitchmaster, I'm going to see things in you that you're not going to see in yourself. And that's what I pitch to. I pitch to what your audience needs to hear, not what you want to say. Does that make sense? And so if you take this free 6-question quiz, it's going to give you a customized report that's going to set you on the right path for really getting out there and getting the type of visibility that you need. So if you're looking to get a free customized report that's going to help you after this show is over, go and take this quiz. Go to pitchingforprofit.com. And as we're getting ready to talk, I want to know from y'all, do y'all really want to know where the money resides? Because in the comments, I want to hear, yes, where the money resides. Type in that y'all want to hear, where does the money reside? And I have 6 places that I want y'all to truly understand where the money truly resides. And so let me go to my comments to make sure my peeps is here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I know how we do. LinkedIn, I'm a small business in San Diego to sharpen my pitch. Thank you for being here. Chantel, how to storytell for the purpose of social and capital balance. I love that, Chantel. Great to have you. Tina, entrepreneur. I'm here because I'm a ride or die supporter of the legend Precious Williams. Thank you, Queen. And then we have Michael Capalbo. Mike, the Triple Stitch Brand Promotions. I love it, Michael. Thank you for being here. Sharice, I want to sharpen my skills for my corporate job. Get it, Sharice. Glad you're here. And then we have Ryan. Hi, Precious. Tell us where the money resides. Where the money resides. Dawn Evans, entrepreneur looking to develop my pitch and brand myself as a serious businesswoman. Get it, Dawn. Y'all coming through today. Come through. Okay, hold on. Wait, I'm sorry. Sometimes y'all know it goes real fast. Terrence Perry, author, life coach. Glad to have you here, Terrence. Tina, yes, y'all. Look at what Tina just wrote. Take the free quiz, my free quiz that I created with Ty Goodwin, the Quizmaster Queen. Go to pitchingforprofit.com. Okay. Sometimes y'all know it goes really fast. Okay. Anthony, yes. Chantel. Okay. Michael Kapalko, where does the money reside? That's what I'm talking about. Ryan, makes sense. Oh, Princess Vire. I'm a managing director for an investment bank and connecting with businesses and people wanting growth in their portfolio. Thank you, Princess, so much for being here. Dr. Gina, where does the money reside? That's what I'm talking about, Queen. Glad to have you. Please let us know where the money resides. Terrence, where does the money reside? Okay, y'all. So I know we always hear from people who say your net worth is your network is your net worth. And, in some ways we understand, but in a lot of ways we really, really don't. We really, really don't. And the reason why I'm saying this to you all is because if you don't really understand where the money really resides, it's truly in your network. So you're probably like, well, I know that. What are you saying that's different? The reason why I'm saying it's different is because your approach to your network should be different. Yes, you can ask until you're blue in the face. Hey, y'all, could you get me can you get me a speaking gig? Hey, could you do this? No. I want you to build and rebuild your network. Because can we keep it a buck? Yeah, put it in the comments. Is your network servicing you right now? Is your network really helping you right now? Are you around the same people? Y'all doing the same things y'all were doing last year? If it's not working, type no in the comments. This is a safe space. Nobody's going to call you out. Or are you in a space where you're in the right networks where people are constantly pitching you to other places because they see the value in what you do? Or they're just kind of like, yo, we never had anybody like her. Let me put her on to some things. Because if that's not the networks that you're in today, be prepared. Let's get it popping, because that's where the money resides. If it's not in your current network, y'all should be building and rebuilding relationships. You know what I mean? Because some of y'all are looking like, oh, how do I get to this big VIP? Not realizing y'all got VIPs in your backyard and you don't even know it. You're not even nurturing it. You're not growing it. You don't even have VIPs on a special mailing list for you. Do y'all know I can go into my phone right now? I was on the phone with a head of programming at a major network. We were talking today, and she was on a walk. We just talking, fat mouthing, stuff like that, because we working on my show. And I thought to myself, think about that. I can talk to the head of program at a major network. Can y'all say the same? And this ain't to brag, but that's what I'm gonna tell you. Where does the money reside? Are you speaking life into your dreams? Are you telling people what it is you're really going to do and truly asking for their help and giving them everything they need to push you forward? Keep it a buck. Are you in the right networks? Yes or no? I want to see that in the comments. Because today is about, where does the money really reside? Who's in your network and who needs to be in your network? Some of y'all are looking at the Elon Musks and the Bill Gates and all of them. They're great. They're wonderful. But that's not necessarily who you need in your network. You need the behind the scenes characters who where the money really reside at. Who don't want to be known, but are the moving parts in your network to make sure that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. How did I get to speak at Harvard University? Yeah, I don't have an Ivy League degree. I have a degree from Spelman College, 20 years. I'm a 20-year alumni now. I have a degree from Rutgers School of Law, Newark. I got kicked out of Georgetown University Law Center. I've been an addict. I've been homeless, all of those things. And yet, look at where I am today. How is that possible? Because I used to tell you all the time, when the doors closed on me from these big time people that people like to throw up in my face, you got to get creative. And that's why I want to talk about, why did I write a book, Pitching for Profit, the Bad Bitches Playbook to Convert Conversations into Currency? Because once you have your pitch together, it's time to go into overdrive and do it for profit. Who's in your network? Does your network serve you? Does it challenge you? Or is it stagnant? Put it in the comments, y'all, because I'm about to go in. Y'all let me know. Y'all want me to go through the first 3 right now? I'm about to go through the first 3. And I promise you, I'm going to deal with every comment that we have today. But I really want y'all, as you all are listening to me, I want you all to take my free quiz. If you have never been here before on the Keep It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show, to take my free quiz, go to pitchingforprofit.com. And let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. So number one, where does the money really reside? Number one, your money really resides in your visibility in the marketplace. So you might be wondering, I thought we were talking about networking. No, we are talking about networking. What's going on LinkedIn in your profile? What's going on LinkedIn? What are you posting about? What are you posting about on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Clubhouse? What are you posting about? Are you regurgitating other people's messages, or are you throwing out some of your own hot content? Are you asking people questions? Are you establishing yourself as the number one authority in your zone of genius? I'm a pitch master. I don't talk about a lot of things that other people talk about because that's not my zone of genius. What is in your social media postings? What's in your bio? What can people look you up to see if you really are who you say you are? The reason why this relates back to networking is because there are people who are constantly looking at what you're doing and they're making judgments about you ain't who you say you are. You starting off with this idea. You started with an idea a year ago. Now you're on to something else. You got to be consistent in this game. Well, I was on the phone with the head of program at a major network, because the same thing we talked about when we met in February of last year at the LinkedIn conference. Last year in 2020 is the same thing we're talking about this year. But I've stepped my game up so much, even in a pandemic and economic downturn and social unrest. I was still booked and busy and tripled my revenue. How's that possible? I'm still black on both sides. It's because the more I kept speaking, the more I realized that my physical speaking engagements were going to be over because of COVID. How do I get into the bigger spaces? I had to demonstrate that I truly am the best in the world at what I do. And so even if I got to sit in this chair all day, every day from 6 a.m. in the morning to midnight, I'm going hard in the paint. Support and no support. I'm going to show you why I'm the best. I need y'all to get on your feet. Why are you the best at what you do? Visibility, as the great Dr. Sherwood says, trumps ability every day. When you're visible, people always want to know, how did you get there? How are these people coming to you? What's so special about you? You got to be visible. You got to be putting out content that is, and I ain't saying you got to do it every day, but if you really want to be respected in this game, where's your visibility right now? What kind of content are you putting out there? You got to have people engaged in what you're saying. So if you're regurgitating what everybody else is saying, you're having a problem right now because you can't differentiate yourself in the marketplace. What does the money reside? Get visible. And I don't care what your friends and family say. Oh, you talking too much. They ain't your clients. No way. They're not your network. Be very clear on who your clients and your prospects are. It's not your family and friends. They're not going to buy from you. And if they don't, so freaking what? They're not your network. They don't understand. Most people will never understand how talented you are until others respect you. So go get that respect. Go make them respect you. Put some respect on your name. Number 2, in order to truly get to where the money resides, you have to do what others won't do. What won't others do? Others will talk a good game about how you ain't really pretty enough. You ain't tall enough. You ain't got this degree. You ain't got this and that. Okay, neither do they. Why are you listening to them? If you're looking at the Oprahs, the Tyler Perrys, the Sarah Bakeleys, the Bill Gates, the Mark Zuckerberg, the Elon Musk, they're going to do things that most people won't do. But you know what most people will do? They'll talk bad about that person, but they will never step in the ring and fight. You listen to a lot of their stories. Some of them went through some hell to get to where they were. They lived in their cars. They scraped together money to do this and that. Some things happened and some things didn't. Sometimes they had events that nobody showed up at. You know what? They kept going. They kept going. Are y'all willing to put some skin in the game like that? And is it scary? Of course it is. But you have to be willing to do what others want to do. There are people right now who are like, oh, I won't have an event. I got to always be on other people's thing. Man, fuck that. I'm not going to be on everybody else's thing. I'm having an event on May 22nd. I would love for you all to show up at, because you're going to see some of my network. You're going to see some of my heavy hitters on May 22nd, but I'll talk about that a little later. But it's a live and a virtual event. If you're in the New York area, I would love for you to come out, because it's going to be in Brooklyn at Sweet Love. But if you can get a virtual ticket, that's cool too. I got some surprises for you. Anyway, you need to be out there doing your own thing. You don't listen. When I tell you God needs no co-signers, he doesn't. If he gave you a vision, I need you to bust your butt to make it happen. So while other people are saying, oh, I wouldn't do that. Why are you listening? You need to do what God placed in your heart to do. I ain't worried about what she say. I ain't worried about that. If you're looking for support from all these other people, they're never going to support you because they can't even support their own dreams. So I'm gonna need you to do what others won't do, so you can live the life that they always talked about. Am I right or wrong? Where does the money reside? You have to do what others won't do to get to where the money resides. And it's going to require people to ridicule you, to humiliate you, to talk bad about you. They talking grizzy on your name. But it's cool, because as you climb this ladder, you will remember everybody who spit at you and say, oh, okay. But you looking at, like, what did Cardi B say? She was on Love and Hip Hop's reunion or something. I don't know what she was. And there was a woman in the audience who talked bad about her for years. And the woman was in the audience. She said, now you watching me. I don't even know you like that. You watching me. Why are you here? You said I was a stripper. I know a lot of people who say she ain't pretty. She ain't this. She ain't that. You're still watching me though. I don't know who you are. I don't have time to spend time yelling at people and talking to people who don't matter. The only person that matters is what God tells you to do, and you get it done. Are you going to have some failures? Hell yeah, everybody has them. But don't let that stop you, because the harder you go, the more you get into it, the more you're going to see that you're going to encounter more levels and more devils. And you got to fight your way through it, and you got to move through a room full of vultures. Do what others won't do. So when they talking that grizzy on your name, remember they talking about you. You don't even know who they are. Number 3, where does the money reside? You have to be strategic about how you move into certain networks, right? So a lot of us, we ain't got $25,000 to be in everybody's coaching program and stuff like that. Okay, how else can you get to people? How else? Do you have a strategy in place? You need to get someone who can help you do that and strategize how to get there. And you can't just reach out to people. Do you have all your business collateral, your marketing materials in place? Is your LinkedIn profile on point? Is everywhere they go, can they find positivity about you? Is your media kit out there? Is your speaking engagements out there? Is what you're posting positive, or at least does it speak to what you're doing? Where does the money reside? They should be able to tell immediately that you're different. Why is the name of my book Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for Women Entrepreneurs and Speakers Only? It's because I don't want the average woman to come to me. I want the woman who wants to be a bad bitch and is ready to break out her shell and wants to step into her next beautiful now. And yes, I work with men. Yes. But you can't come at me at the startup phase. I want you to come at me with a little bit of success in your pocket and be like, let's get it popping. That's the kind of woman I want. And you have to understand that everybody is not your client. As much as you say you want everybody, you really don't. You really don't. You want those who recognize your value and step to you correctly. So how do you strategically get to them? Do you even know who in your network are your diamonds? I bet you don't know. So you need someone who can instruct you on how to see who the diamonds are and put you in the right path so that they can notice you and you reach out and they respond. That's why I know investors. That's why I know media people, philanthropists. I know all of these kind of people. Y'all don't know who I know because I don't put them on blast most of the time. What does the money reside? Let me talk to my peeps. Let me see what my peeps is talking about. And y'all, while we're talking and I'm going through here, just know that I'm having an event on May 22nd. It's called True Tea Time with Precious. It's a 3-hour event. It's going to be live and virtual. If you go to Eventbrite and put in truetea.eventbrite.com, you can get tickets to the event, or you can go to the link below. Tina, put it in the comments so people know. And trust me, y'all, this ain't just, this is just networking. No. This is going to be really, really fun. And so if you go to the link, you'll get to see what's going to be happening and some surprises we have in store for you all. Let me see what's up with my crew. Hold on, y'all. And let me know if y'all want to go to my event. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure y'all. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay. LinkedIn user, educator, small business owner starting a new online business, Lisa Bosted, Brooklyn, New York. Hey, Lisa, let me know if you want to come to my event on May 22nd. It's going to be a sweet love in Brooklyn, and also it's live and it's virtual. So glad you're here, Lisa. Cassandra, entrepreneur looking to sharpen my pitch for my consulting HR company. Currently on contract in which they want to bring me on board. That's what Cassandra, come through, queen, come through. Anthony, new entrepreneur trying to pitch an idea for a huge grant that will benefit the community. That's what I'm talking about, Anthony. Come through. Yeah, I love how y'all coming through today. Ryan, yes. Uniqua, listen. Hey, Uniqua, how are you, queen? Cassandra, no. Okay. Chantel Hutchins, not so much. Okay. Velma, no support from network, more so strangers. Me too, Velma. Where the money reside? Princess, just getting out there. Thank you, Queen. I loved it. All you keep it a buck. Actually, the contract that I am on are doing that. Okay, Cassandra, LinkedIn user starting a new business venture, need to build a new network. This is what I love to hear, right? This is what I love to hear. Princess, no. Chantel, speak it, Queen. I am not right now. I got you. I'm building my network to enhance my network. Get it popping, Queen. Cassandra, definitely need to revamp network. Yes, Chantel, amen. Donette Little, yes. That's good. Yes, so me and Donette are going to put on this event on May 22nd. Donette, I'm so glad that you're here. Stephanie, hello, about to go in. About to go in. Rachel, go in. Yes, glad you're here. Donette, go in. Dawn Evans, yes. Tina, pitchingforprofit.com. As you all know, I have a free quiz, and I want you all to take it. If you all are new to the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitch Master show, you can take my free 6-question quiz and get a customized report that will help you start to pitch yourself better. Okay. All right. So let's go here. Princess, took the quiz. Based on your response, your power pitch play is embracing your unique attributes. Get it, boo. Princess, go in. Pamela Burger, hello, go in. That's what I'm talking about. Nayaleti, please let me know if I say your name right. Will this live be safe for viewing later? Many more people need to hear this. Nayaleti, yes, it will, because it'll be on my page. And also, if you know other people who need to be on this, just type their names in the comments and they'll know that you're tagging them to watch this later. It will be on, and plus it'll be on my YouTube page tomorrow too. So this will be playing all week on my page. And also, if you tag their names in and tell them why they should be watching it, they can just watch it, okay? Thank you so much. And yes, it will stay up. Nayaleti, what are we talking about? This is powerful. What we're talking about, Nayaleti, is where does the money really reside? And it really resides in your network. And I was giving the top 3 tips on how, how people just be like, oh, I asked my network for speaking gigs, I asked them for this. No, that's not what I mean. In order to attract the network who's going to give you where the money resides, you have to incentivize them to do so, but you also have to step up and step out. And so my top 3 first three things I said, you need to be more visible. You need to be creating the type of content that attracts people. Number two, you have to do what others won't do to get to where you need to go, where the money resides. All these big time people that you notice, the reason why you notice them is because they did what others wouldn't do to get to where they are. And they had naysayers, haters, and everything. And they still did what they had to do. And that's why you remember them and you don't remember the haters. And number three, you have to strategize about how to get the VIPs to notice you. Many of us, we only like to hear the big time people, not knowing that the real people who got where the money reside are behind the scenes and you never see pictures of them. That's the kind of people I like to roll with. You never see pictures of them, but they're like the major chess players. They can move you into positions you never even knew existed. How do you think I got to Harvard? How do you think I got a lot of speaking engagements? How do you think I tripled my revenue in a time when people were losing their jobs and their businesses were failing? You got to know, is your network helping you to push forward or is it stagnant? You need to build and rebuild your network with the right kind of people. So I'm going to talk about my next 6 later. I just want to get through everyone's comments because I respect every comment. If you all come to my show every Sunday, y'all know I respect every comment. And I thank you all for being here. Nialetti, consistency, yes. Donette, can't wait to join you in person at your 2T event next weekend. Yes, it's going to be at Donette's place called Sweet Love, y'all. Terrence, I thought I was, but evidently I don't. Nialetti, Tina Williams, thank you. Stephanie, consistently showing up every day, all day, Queen. You know how we do. John Evans, right. LaQuisha, period. LaQuisha, I didn't see your ticket come through. I want to see you at my event. I want to see all y'all at my event. Danette, right. LaQuisha, say that. Regina, yes, announce to the world the champ is here. Yes, where the money reside. I would love all of y'all to come to my May 22nd event. And I understand that some of y'all aren't in New York, so that's why it's a virtual event. You can breeze in and breeze out. Just know it will be recorded, right? Diana, it will be recorded. If you pay for a ticket, you will have the recording. You're gonna hear things that nobody else gets to hear. You're gonna have access to things nobody else is gonna have access to. So many people, not you emanate what they know shit when they don't. How can we frame a story against that? Queen, I can't worry about whether she knows her shit and whether he doesn't know his shit. I need to know my shit, right? I don't have time. Like, it's like this. I know who my competition is, but just like Nicki Minaj, I got bad vision. I don't see competition like that. Like, I got to stay in my thug thizzle. Yes, I know what the hot topics. Yes, I know what other people are doing. But at the end of the day, that's why I'm a bad bitch with a power pitch. While they talking about motivation, while they talking about inspiration, I'm going to talk about them action steps that's going to get you on that road. I'm going to show you how I came from homelessness and addiction in less than 3 years to building an empire. Stop playing with me. I know my shit. These other people who don't, I don't give a fuck. Tina. For tickets to True Tea with Precious. Thank you, Tina. Y'all all see Tina's link. LaQuisha, right? Chantel, right? Dinette, right? Regina, yes. Celebrate yourself. Labrita, right? Thank you, Labrita. And this is my first time being here. I don't think I've ever seen you before, and I'm so glad you're here, Queen. LinkedIn user, spot on. LaQuisha, you still watching me though? Mm-hmm. Dawn Evans, yes. Regina Robin, you can watch me while I'm winning. Stay listen. What that guy say? The most interesting man in the world? Stay thirsty, my friend. Stay thirsty. I'm thirsty on my grind. Stop playing with me. Hold on, y'all. So you know how sometimes it moves fast. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'm in Dallas and I want to go live. Yes, Dawn. But you know what, Dawn? If you see it virtually, you get to see the people in my network. And I'm telling you, there are going to be connections made that never would have happened, whether you're virtual or in person, right? So come through. Like, you can come virtual. We're going to have more events. I'm having a conference that's coming up in September called Pitch Please, the Ultimate Women's Power Pitch Summit. So come to the event. Come, even if y'all have to come in for an hour. I promise you, you'll have the recording that lasts a lifetime. LinkedIn user. I definitely want to check out your event. Christine Brooklyn. You know, Christine, I know I want to see you. Labrita, do you help realtors? Yes, I do. In fact, Labrita, one of my great clients is Kimona Hanson, who's I think she's in Westchester County, and she's selling houses. Stop playing. Don't let me get Kimona on her, because Kimona will let you know what time it is. And not only is she a great realtor, but she's using it she's now teaching people how to not even just have the multiple streams of revenue, but how to get into investing and how to build up your speaking portfolio through the art of being a realtor. Stop playing, girl. She getting paid in these streets. That's my client, Kimona. Okay, Tina, I got my ticket. LaQuisha, Yolanda Slaughter. Okay, Veronica, I love your spirit. Very inspirational. Veronica, I'm so happy that you're here. Princess Beret, your energy is contagious. Thank you. LaQuisha, I'll be there. LaQuisha, don't let me be dropping that on you. I drop it in I want to see you. LaQuisha, I am my own competition, dropping bombs on your moms. I'm killing car alarms. Let them know, Queen. Yes, Stephanie Wynn. Totally agree about competition. Dawn Evans. Okay, gotcha. Ernsey. Thank you so much. If I say your name right, please let me know. And if I don't, get me right, Queen. You know I respect the gangster. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. And so back at y'all. Okay, so now we're gonna go to my last two things. What does a money reside? What a money reside? What a money reside? What a money reside? My first three things: visibility. If you are visible, you have to create the right type of content that's going to get people to come to you. You got to give them a reason to come. Don't regurgitate what Tony Robbins, Les Brown. Don't regurgitate. Create your own shit. Make them come to you. Put some respect on that name. Put some respect on your name. Number two, you got to do what others won't do. When other people tell you what won't work, you still do it anyway because they don't know because they ain't never done it. So why are you spending your time listening to people who ain't done shit? You go out there and do your shit. If it don't work, at least you say you do it. Girl, I want to be 80 years old in the rocking church just going in. Like, girl, you remember when they said I couldn't do it, girl? But I was on Shark Tank. They told me I couldn't, girl. And they're like, girl, yeah. Girl, I was 327 pounds, but I was pulling a Hollywood actor. Girl, yeah. They told me I was too fat, too black, and no Ivy League degree. Girl, but I was speaking at Harvard, and I had that man. What? Stop playing. He had me on set holding my hand, but I was too big and too fat. That's cute, though. And number three, how do you strategically get to the VIPs? And again, some of y'all are only looking for the name VIPs. I'm telling you, the best people you should have in your network, they don't ever want to be seen. They like the chess play. They putting you in position. They don't need to be seen. That's how powerful they are. Don't go with the names because there are a lot of people y'all don't know. So when you're at networking events, you're going to see people that you think have no game and they running the whole thing. I'm trying to tell y'all, I know this game. I've been a professional speaker since I was 16 and I'm 42, which means I put in 26 years of game into this. You don't know who I know. You don't know who the head of program at a major network is, but I was on the phone with her today and she owed me a phone call back because she had to talk to her friend. But I got at her. So here's number four. You have to create your own noise and buzz. So many of us, we want to be on everybody else's conferences and events, and that's great. But I need you all to step out into your own. You may say to yourself, no one's going to come. Even if that's true, you'll learn so many wonderful lessons. You may get upset that your family and friends don't want to purchase tickets. Sometimes they need to see other people respect you before they can. And as sad as that sounds, that's what happens, right? I come from the inner city of St. Louis, Missouri, and I was always told so many bad things about myself from my parents to, just growing up. Do you know today they respect me so much because they said you kept going no matter what. And I was like, I was never convinced that the man on the white horse was going to come and whisk me away. I was a chocolate girl wonder, so I had to go ahead and make it happen. And do you know what it's like to be 42 years old, to look in the mirror and love what I see? I grew into my looks. And even if everybody thinks I'm ugly, I think I'm beautiful because not only am I God's creation, I survived 2 attempts on my life. And I'm clean and sober. I've been clean and sober for 4.5 years. The doll is 42. I want y'all to see me. This is what I look like. No makeup. This is what I look like. And I love it. I'm not pimpled out. I'm like none of I may have some dark spots, but you know what? I earned it. I used to look at my grandmother. She was in her 60s. I thought she was the flyest woman I'd ever seen in my life. I was like, man, no Halle Berry can touch my grandma. She hella pretty. But you know what? She created her own noise and buzz because she would just fly like that, wearing her white diamonds in these streets. Quit playing with me. So I want you to create noise and buzz for yourself, which goes back into visibility. I want to thank Donette Little because she encouraged me to have a live event on May 22nd. And for those of you who are afraid about the pandemic, we're going to have COVID approved practices. And for some of you who are just like, listen, I'll come virtually. I promise you it's going to be worth your time and your effort. You're going to enjoy yourself. And I so appreciate you all for coming through and really getting a glimpse of what we're going to do. In fact, my friend, I was just in Baltimore yesterday. Y'all know I just had surgery on Wednesday. I had surgery. I am sore and I am tired. But you know what gives me so much passion and energy? Because I want to see you all give birth to your next beautiful now. If you really want to know where the money resides, sometimes it's going when you're tired and you're hurting. Because there are people who don't even know you exist. And when they find out you exist, they can follow you to the ends of the earth. Do you know I have clients who will buy everything I do, who will push me out there, who will come to everything I do? Because I show up consistently and they know that's how I show up for them. So if you really want to know where the money resides, it's in your network. The reason why some of you all aren't progressing is because your network isn't helping you. You've gotten comfortable with the okie doke. You've gotten comfortable being with people at the same level. I need you to get to people who are at a higher level. They will encourage you and they will push you higher. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to hurt your feelings sometimes. Some people going to get in that booty. Like Sharon Monet be in my butt all the time about my books. I'd be scared to see her come and be like, all right. But I'm a 3-time #1 best-selling author. My billboard's going to be in Times Square on May 24th. Stop playing with me. I don't beg for speaking engagements. Do you know it's in my inbox every time I wake up in the morning? Stop playing with me, y'all. I'm speaking at an event this week with the American Banker. I'm a pitch master. They even have me on the website page. It's two women. It's two women who look nothing like me, and there's me. Do you know what that means? I stepped my game up so much. I'm with the American Banker. I'm not a banker. I'm speaking at Harvard. Don't got no Ivy League degree. Writing best-selling books. I want that for y'all. I want y'all to have the same success my clients are having. When they're getting 2-year corporate training contracts, they're showing up on Shark Tank, winning $100,000 investments. When they're putting in proposals to companies and corporations and just slaying the game. That's what I want for y'all. Give birth to your next beautiful now. So start creating noise and buzz for yourself. Start doing webinars and stuff like that. And yes, it's scary to think no one's going to show up, but we all have had that fear and we keep going anyway. Danette, I'll tell you, I was on her. I was like, what if nobody shows up? She's like, people already bought tickets. I was like, yeah. She was like, it's the nature of the game. And now we're selling for real. And I thank you. And she said, people come at the last minute anyway. And I was like, yeah. But the thing is, you got to show up consistently. You got to give them a reason to show up. So create noise and buzz. Create your own webinars. Go on lives. Give people a reason to like you. Talk about your origin story. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about buy my shit. You ain't got to buy the shit. Just hear where I'm coming from because I'm just like you. I don't have 6-pack abs. I don't have a Brazilian butt lift. I got stretch marks. My breasts aren't as perky as they were when I was 23. And this man told me, you have a body like Serena Williams. Okay. I'm not ashamed of being 42 years old. Y'all shouldn't be ashamed of where y'all are. Everything starts small and gets bigger. Don't despise small beginnings. And finally, number 5, be true to yourself and don't follow the crowd. It's tempting to want to go to all of these big events and listen to gurus and think that their success is going to impute to you. Most likely it won't. So if you really want to know where the money resides, go to places where you might not be represented as much and blow them out of the water. You're thinking you need to be at $100,000 plus, not $100,000 plus. I mean, where all the big thing is, you can be in intimate spaces and slay the game. I was at an event where I think I was talking to like 10 people and 9 people signed up to be my clients. Think about that. Don't follow the crowd. Follow the vision that God gave you. Things start in fits and starts. And so the crowd is going to tell you just do the stable thing, just do whatever they're doing, and they're miserable. I don't want y'all to have a miserable life. I want y'all to go hard in the paint. So I definitely want you all, if you all have questions, those are the things that I want you to build and rebuild your network. I want you to pitch for profit. I want you to go to where the money truly resides, and it's in others that you're not utilizing up there. Start creating your own events. Start doing live. Start getting yourself out there. Start letting the network know where you are and how to find you. And come to my event on May 22nd in Brooklyn. It's going to be live and it's going to be virtual. And I'm going to see what my guests are saying. And if you know people who should be watching this right now, if y'all know people, put their names in the comments. I don't contact them at all, but tell them why they should be here for this and really learning where the money resides. It's not where you think it is. Your network is your network. It really is. And if your network isn't paying for something that you're doing, it's because they don't respect it enough. And so I need you to build and rebuild your network to have the kind of people in there that are going to put you on Front Street. Give them a reason to put you on Front Street. So let me see what my peeps are saying. And for those who want to come to my May 22nd event, whether it's live or virtual, put in the comments, need the link to virtual event, or just say virtual event link, please. And so let me see what my peeps are saying. Oh, and for them of y'all My new merch is out. My new merch line. As you can see, Pitching for Profit. It's out. I have pillows. I have a lot of things I can't share with you all because the people who are coming to the May 22nd event, they are really going to be shocked. We got some beautiful things out there. So you want to go check out my new merch. It's on my Shopify store. So go to perfect-pitches-buy-precious.myshopify.com. That's where my new merch is. Okay, so let me see what my peeps are saying. Wait, hold on. Okay. Ernsney, I love you, my queen. You don't play. You say it like it is. All day, Ernsney. Thank you for being here. Labrita, yes, step out on your own. Create your own nose and buzz. Girl, where the money reside. Tina, you are gorgeous. Thank you. Adore your transparency. Thank you, Velma. Princess, I have 3,000 investors coming to Vegas for Investor Forum next weekend. MC the event. First time I'm doing it. You better go, Princess. You better go. Y'all give it up for Princess. She about to go ham and cheese on these people. Peanut butter and jelly. LaQuisha, beauty at its best, baby. They don't know our story. Thank you for choosing to live. You are not alone. Thank you, LaQuisha. Ernsey, I'm 43. Always encourage my children. My mom never encouraged me. She always put me down like I'm nobody. But I don't do that to my kids. Parents are supposed to be supportive, but some of them are not. Thank you, Queen, for your words. You are incredible. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Hold on. Let me just. Still, so true. Keep going. LinkedIn, no amount of makeup can hide self-loathing. True beauty comes from sincerity, confidence, and self-worth. Precious Williams proves it's Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. LaQuisha, that's right. That's it right there. I'm just like you. Yes. 44 and coming into grace. That's what I'm talking about, Chantel. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, okay, wait. Ernsey, be a leader. Yes. Latasha, don't follow the crowd. Follow the vision God gave you. Let's, Latasha. Is this your first time here? I'm so glad you're here. If this is your first time here, Latasha, I have a free quiz link. It's pitchingforprofit.com. It's a 6-question quiz, and it's going to help you build up your pitching skills. So if you like that, just check out in the comments. You can check for pitchingforprofit.com. Chantel, love you, Queen. How do we do lives? So LinkedIn, you have to be, I think you have to submit an application and everything to do lives here on LinkedIn. But if you have a Facebook, you just go live on Facebook anytime you feel like it. Okay, hold on. Chantel, virtual event link, please. Chantel, I'll make sure you get that. Tina, put it in her her comment, please. Okay, Tina and Chantel, get her the virtual link. New Tina with new websites for Precious. Perfect. That's my Shopify store. Yes, thank you, Tina. Inspiring virtual event link, please. I will personally put it in. Tina, you put it in too. Ernsey, you're welcome. Thank you, Queen. See you in Brooklyn, May 20th. Quisha, you coming through? Quisha. I want to see you, May 20th. Don't be playing with me, Quisha. Latasha, first time catching you, love. Thank you. Latasha live. Okay, so everyone, thank you all so much for coming today. As you all know, I take great pride in my show called Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster Show. Today was all about where the money resides. And a lot of us believe that if we have the big names, that's going to build us up. My thing to you is, I don't care how many pictures you have with Les Brown, Tony Robbins on them. That is not the way. The way to do it is to build your visibility, create your own noise and buzz, making sure that the VIPs can see you. And the VIPs are not the people you think they are. There are people who literally watch you on a daily to see how consistent you are, to see if they're ready to jump in. Don't be afraid to get in people's inboxes, but before you get into their inboxes, make sure that your marketing collateral is popping. Do you have a speaker one? Do you have all the things they need? Is your LinkedIn profile together? And finally, you can't do what everybody else is doing, right? So if everybody's doing this, you don't feel like everybody's on Clubhouse right now. I don't feel compelled to do it. I understand that people are telling me is this and that. Listen, I know where my people are right now, and there's some places I cannot be. If I just had surgery, my crew, my true T people, my VIPs show up for me regardless, whether I'm on Clubhouse or not. So if Clubhouse works, go do it. You just have to understand that I don't want you to busy yourself trying to be on every platform if it doesn't serve you. So learn that. And remember, everything takes time. Just like my grandmother said, everything worth having takes time. The first time you get on Clubhouse to the last time you get on Clubhouse, it all takes time. You're building up your clientele. You're doing things. And remember, when things hit critical mass, it's no longer powerful anymore. So If you're doing big on, if you're going big on LinkedIn, keep crushing it. If you want to get business people, professional people to do LinkedIn, do your Facebook lives, post things on Instagram, do your Twitter, whatever. My people are really on Facebook and LinkedIn. And that's not for everybody, but find out where your tribe is and really speak to what they need to hear. That's why my books are called Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for women entrepreneurs and speakers only. As much flack as people gave me for that, what I tell you, I don't do what everybody else does. My book is not called The Art of the Killer Pitch. It's called Bad Bitches and Power Pitches. That's why I have a new merch line, Pitching for Profit. When people talk reckless on my name, you know what I say? Pitch, please. Pitch, please. That's a golden microphone, and I'm going to talk my shit. What you told me? I'm gonna talk my shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody says about me. The reason why I don't is because my tribe fits my vibe. And and there are always gonna be people who like you, and there are gonna be people who don't like you. At the end of the day, focus on the people who love you and show loyalty and fidelity to you. If they supporting you, ride with them. If they not, okay. When I was homeless and when I was an addict, I'm always gonna rock with the people who rock with me because they made sure I ate. They made sure they came and visited me. Those are people I'm always gonna rock with. The people when everything is all glitz and glamour and stuff, that don't mean nothing to me. Because when times get hard, can I count on you? And just like my clients know, when they go into a gym, I have a client right now. Her friend died on the operating table. And I knew I wouldn't hear from her. So, I was in that cell phone. Like, where you at? She's like, oh, I'm getting ready to hop on a plane. I got to go. And I was just like this, what you need, Queen? What can I do? What can I do? She said, man, you really own me. I said, yeah, because I get that feeling. I need to know what my clients are. I need to know what they're going through. If something didn't go through, what else can we do to get it popping? I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to stay thuggy in these streets. And again, when people talk reckless, pitch, please. So you can find my products on my Shopify store. If you want to come to my May 22nd event, please let me know in the comments the link to my May 22nd event, True Tea Time with Precious. I'd love to have you, whether live or virtual. And again, if you didn't get all of these links, all I ask you to do in the comments is say all links, please, or May 22nd link, please, or merchandise link, please. I'd love to have you all. Thank you all for supporting me on the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. Let me acknowledge everyone before I leave. If you know people who should be here watching this, please type their name in the comments and tell them why they should watch. And I love you all. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure. Okay. Tina, Chantel H. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Tina. Patricia. Yes. Thank you, Tina. Ernzy. So true. LaQuisha. Talk my. Stephanie, go on now. Ernzy, that's it. True. Chantel, enroll. Dr. Gina, what's the link? Okay. Tina, you know what to do. And Dr. Gina, the link for the May 22nd event, or is it for Shopify? Let me know. Maya, all links, please. I got you, Maya. Latasha, all links, please. I thank you all so much for coming. Again, keep coming back to the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. We usually go between 30 minutes and an hour. I hope that you all are learning. This is not something for me to talk my shit. This is really the way for you to get that real true tea on pitching, branding, visibility, giving birth to your next book, your business, your brand, your product or service. I love having this show because it allows me to talk to y'all the way that we all need to be talked to. Ain't no fluff, ain't no BS in these streets, because a lot of us come from situations where fluff and BS ain't gonna get you nowhere, right? It's nice to take the little fake me out photos, but it's another thing when you see a check and that's for you. I want you to write your own paychecks. I want you to give birth to your next beautiful now. I want you to come out to my event on May 22nd. I want you to get that true tea with me. We're gonna talk about some things we don't talk about on the Keep It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. And I also want you all to take advantage of the people here every week. Okay. Tina, Dr. Gina, she's hooking you up. Tina Williams, thank you, Tina. Dr. Gina, May 22nd. Okay. I'll make sure y'all get this. And Tina is trying to hit y'all up too. Marcus, so glad to have you, Marcus. Ernzy, all links, please. We will make sure you all get it. Thank you all for coming back here every week. Again, my name is Precious Williams. I am the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. And I am also the proud host of the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show here live every Sunday. I just had surgery. I'm so happy that you all are here. I love what you all are doing. Let's give birth to your next beautiful now. Whether it's a book, a business, a brand, a product, or service, I'm here at your service. My clients show up for me. I need y'all to show up for yourselves. I need you to go to where the money resides, and it resides in building and rebuilding your network to make sure that your network is you can monetize your network. And I don't mean just telling people to buy your stuff. I mean people who will go out there and say, hey, they hear there's a need, and they'll put you out there without even asking you. Next thing you know, you speaking at places you didn't even know were possible, and you can't post pictures on social media. That's when you know you're at a different level. Again, I'm the author of Pitching for Profit, the Bad Bitches Playbook to Convert Conversations into Currency. You can get this on my website, www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. It's actually on the first page. In fact, this will be on the billboard in Times Square on May 24th. I'm so excited. 2 billboards in Times Square in 2 years. I love it. It's also reviewed by Forbes magazine. It was just in a MasterCard commercial. And I have so many other things that are big that are coming up. So again, thank you all for being with me. Let me acknowledge every comment. So for those of you who are new, just remember, take my free quiz, pitchingforprofit.com. It's a free quiz. It's a 6-question quiz. All I need for you to do is take the 6 questions. You'll get a free customized report when you submit. If you really want to know how to pitch for profit, go to my website, www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. You can get your book. Also, my May 22nd event, the RSVP link is there, but I will also personally go back and put it in your comments. We're less than a week away, so come through, get your tickets now. We will sell out. And finally, my new merch line is available. So it's on Shopify. So if you want to see some of the great things that we have coming, please check out my new merch line. Let me check out the final comments, and we're done. Okay, hold on. Okay, Tina for tickets. Okay, great, Tina. Stephanie, thank you. Ernzy, Tina just wrote you. Marcus, Tina just wrote you. Ernzy, thank you. All right, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all being here today. I love you all. And again, this will play out. And I'll also send this episode over to YouTube. Go to Perfect Pitches by Precious and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll see this. And this will show up probably around midnight tonight, so you can watch it tomorrow. Okay. Thank you all so much for everything that you're doing. I love seeing you. Please come out to my May 22nd event. Donette Little and I will make sure you have a great time. Love you all. Mwah. Where does the money reside? Where the money reside? Come back to the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitch Master Show. I'm your host, Precious Williams. Bye now.